Hi, everyone. I'm back with my new wig. How are y'all doing? Yes, come in, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, because I know y'all gonna like this channel. Oh, so am I a sociopath? SheRaSeven a sociopath. Perhaps. So, if y'all don't know what a sociopath is, I'm gonna read it. The traits of a sociopath: giveness and superficial charm. Yes. Manipulative and conning. They never recognize the rights of others, and they see their self-serving behavior as permissible. They appear to be charming, yet are covertly hostile and domineering, seeing their victim as merely an instrument to be used. They may dominate and humiliate their victims. Grandiose sense of self. Feels entitled to certain things as their right. Mhm. Pathological lying. Have no problem lying coolly and easily, as it is almost impossible for them to be truthful on a constant basis. Can create and get caught up in a complex belief about their own powers and abilities, extremely convincing and even able to pass a lie detector test, baby. Yes. Okay. This sounds good to me. I don't know why people look at it as negative. Shoot. Lack of remorse, guilt, or shame. I think that this is what I am. I am a sociopath for sure. And the fact that I feel proud of it tells you even more that I'm a sociopath. Okay. So lack of remorse, shallow emotions, barely any emotion, incapable of love. No, that's not true. I love my children, my cat, and my husband. So I guess I'm not 100% sociopathic. Need for stimulation, verbal outburst, and physical punishment. No, that part, that's not me. Thank you, Portia Fox. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for everything. I have leveled up a lot. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Um, See, the negative part is not me. I'm only the positive aspect. Lack of empathy, that's me. Poor behavioral controls, impulsive nature. No, I can control that. That's because I'm a master sociopath. Early behavior problems, juvenile delinquency. Nope. I was too smart to get caught, maybe. Irresponsibility. No, I'm very responsible because you got to be responsible in order to pull certain things off. So, abuse. No. Lack of realistic life plan. Nope. I had a realistic life plan for sure. Even though some people say it's delusional, it became real to me. Criminal or entrepreneurial versatility changes their image as needed to avoid persecution shortly, readily. Girl, change these wigs up quick. Like I said, you on a date with 3 sugar daddies. In 1 week, you need to change them wigs up so they don't run into you again. You know, they just see you from behind. Oh, that might not be her. Okay, so am I a sociopath? Not to the fullest extent. I say only the positive qualities that help you get ahead in life. I think taking some of those traits are beneficial to many women, especially women who are programmed to be selfless and to allow others to put themselves before you. So I think it could be a good thing to a certain extent. Now, the negative aspects of it, leave that. Master yourself and then those good qualities are going to benefit you. Okay. Um, they always want women to care about what others think. I know. Have you ever been in love? Well, I don't know if I would call it love, um, like, or lust or infatuation, but in love is my thing is, what does that mean? You know, what does in love mean? Is it infatuation, or is that something that you have to grow into? Because you can't be in love straight off the bat. It takes time to figure out if you are inside of love, in the love of someone else. Yes. So, what y'all think in love means, it really doesn't mean. That's just infatuation. Most people think. Um, have you ever been sick when you were not with a person? Ever been sick? Yeah, when I was a child. I don't get sick. Like, y'all never seen me sick except maybe one time I needed some cough drops. That was it. I don't be getting sick. Thank you, Alicia. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Did you ever get rid of Rico? No, I'm still pending on him though. They won't let me get rid of him. Sprinkle Sprinkle, he's downstairs. Um, so I don't really get sick, but I did sprain my ankle once. But I have kids and James, so. So who else is a sociopath? You said I just described most men. Exactly. So if I'm a sociopath, then the playing ground is even. You started lighting sage. You start getting sick, girl. I don't get sick. So yeah, most men are sociopaths, so it's not a bad thing. If you're going to be dealing with one, you might as well act like you know something similar as far as how you think and how you play this game. And I feel that anyone who tries to label you with sociopath or narcissist, look up the traits of it first. Make sure that some of those traits are positive and self-empowering. So I always say, yeah, I'm this and I'm that. I have the good traits of it, not the bad traits. Okay, I got the traits that get me ahead, baby. And you can learn a lot from narcissists and sociopaths and things like that because they get things accomplished. They get it done. They don't try to figure it out. You know, uh, they don't play fair. They don't, you know, put other people first. No, they gotta do what they have to do. Yes, you said they are great liars. Yeah, shoot. And it's not really lying if you're just telling a story. You bought a sociopath detector on eBay. It has served me well in avoiding certain women. Okay, D. Do you feel happy now in life? I sure do. Like, think about it. Most sociopaths and narcissistic people, if they have the good qualities and not the bad qualities, they basically gotten what they wanted, you know? And I feel that being content and being happy is, you know, a part of being able to get what you want. That's just what it is. So, right. I think once you are able to get those things, you can finally relax. You can finally rest. You can finally do all the things you want to do without worrying about anything else. So it is a good thing. hmm no, we're just talking about sociopath. I I don't even know who that is, but you know what? I would say that I would fit the good characteristics of a sociopath, and it's not a bad thing if you read the traits. Yeah. So he it's not a diagnosis, right? It's not a diagnosis, just a personality. Um Do you have room for just all my wigs? No, but I got a big stuff in my closet. And are my kids the most important people to me? Of course, duh. Who else is gonna come before my kids? Somebody else kids? Right. Yeah. You're not a sociopath, you're just not taking crap from people. That's true. But I do have, like, I would say 85% of the traits of a sociopath, whatever you want to call that. Right. Hmm. Yeah, I a sociopath is not a bad thing though, unless you have the negative traits of the negative traits of a sociopath. But all a sociopath would have to do is master their negative traits and become a master sociopath. Okay. So I see it like that. Um, you said, no, that she would be a psychopath, not a sociopath. Then she'd be a psychopath if she's psycho. I'm not a psychopath, only a sociopath. Um, some people can turn empathy off, and some don't have the ability to feel it. More on anti-social spectrum, right? Um, yeah, I could turn it on and off at any time, and that's a good thing. A guy like that seems he can't help it. It's sad. Yeah. Well, if you can't help yourself, if you don't know, if you're not in control of what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, and who you're doing that to, you know, um, with the manipulation and all that kind of stuff, then of course, then that is something that's not good. But if you have full and total control over it, then I believe that's a good aspect. Um, what's the difference between sociopath and psycho? I think one is violent. The psychopath is violent. Okay. What's yeah? You said psychopaths have a high tendency to kill you. Wow. Um, stay away from those. What's the difference? Okay, it's between malignant narcissistic personality disorders. I guess you'd have to look that up because I don't really study the differences, but I feel that for me, I just take the positive traits out of it that help you get ahead in life. You can learn a lot from narcissists and sociopaths and things like that. Just take the good stuff and use it to get what you need in life. Because, if you read any self empowering book, if you read any, something like this, all the stuff in there is basically sociopathic behavior besides the negativity. Okay. So, and also the narcissistic behavior. It's all in here, but they put a positive spin on it. So you read something like this and you become a super positive person that is what they call willing something into existence by talking about it. Oh, now with a sociopath um, would be considered is now a positive person. Oh, you're lying. You're lying because you're saying you have something and you don't have it. Oh, I'm just using the law of attraction. Or, da 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 da. No, you're a sociopath with a new age twist, baby. So, you have to understand sometimes it's not a it's not something bad. It's actually something good, especially if you're only taking the positive aspects of becoming the best version of yourself, of putting yourself first, of getting what you want out of life instead of taking the stuff people give you. Now you get to choose what you want. You see, so if you can take something with a negative, you know, aspect to it and make the best life, it's worth it. And if people start labeling you and calling you stuff, oh well, they wish they were, obviously. Okay. um, since I was a former mortician, you'd keep an eye open. Oh no, you don't have to keep an eye open. Morticians don't kill people. Doctors and nurses kill people. We just take care of the body afterwards. How you doing? Better watch out for them nurses and doctors. They got medications. Okay, you ain't never seen a mortician on Forensic Files, have you? Seen the doctor and the nurse though, haven't you? Okay, then y'all be getting the wrong people. That's why y'all be getting got. We just handle the body after. I became mortician because I didn't want to kill people. Because I have that type of attitude where I don't care. Look, I'm tired. I'm lazy. Take this medication and shut up. I don't care if it's the right dose. I could never be a nurse or a doctor because I got be fired too quick because I'm trying to get home. So, yeah, you said your dad was fine before you took him to the hospital. Yep, that's why I don't like hospitals. I only go to the emergency room when something is an emergency, which is very rare. So I don't go to any of those doctors or anything like that. That's why I'm never sick. They're not gonna give me nothing. No, I don't have it on my beauty channel, but I might do it on the beauty channel too. It's on this channel. The last video I actually did was this morning, a few minutes ago. You should watch Claire. I don't even know what. Okay. Doctors prescribe you things you don't need just for money. I know they ain't gonna prescribe me nothing because I'm not gonna be going. Why do I think Beyonce performed at Kobe Bryant's memorial? Because she probably was invited to sing or volunteered to sing, or she knew what was going down. Yes, Beyonce sang at the Kobe funeral. She had on this gold suit. She sang Halo and EXO or something like that. It was good. He worked in a hospital in Chicago. Okay. She was amazing. Yeah, she sang it great. What kind of people did you work with being a mortician? Perverts? Okay. Right. I feel seeking arrangements is full of dusty millionaires. Oh, I don't know about that. But anyway, yeah, so confidence sometimes comes off as narcissistic, sociopath, arrogant, whatever. But it also gets respect, and it also makes people want to treat you as you treat yourself. That's number one. Because they know if they want to get next to you, there is no other way than to do what you need them to do. Why does school teach us to be the opposite, kind, giving, and true, all the opposites of this world? School. Because they want you to be a good, obedient worker for whoever you end up working for. Okay. That's why they're training you for the workforce. You got to be a good worker. You can't have your own mind, You got to let people get away with stuff that's, I don't know. The Kobe Memorial wouldn't have been the bomb freestyle. What? Would have been the bomb freestyle. Oh yeah, like going to meet people. Y'all was silly. Going to the funeral. A lot of people meet people at funerals. Okay, wealthy side of town, go to the funerals. We all, yeah. I don't mind being called anything. I just, as long as my life is good, that's all that matters. You know, I think people like to label people because, they feel as if it's an insult. But I feel like it could be an insult to some, but it's a compliment to others. So depending on how you think and how you view yourself, you know, a a diss is actually a compliment. Okay. I met a guy who said I was worth $200 million. He spent $10,000 on me in 3 weeks. Good for you, girl. Get that money, girl. Yes. Gotta have financial literacy and financial health up to par also. That's good. Yeah. Yes, you do. So, if y'all are just tuning in, oh, thank you, Starlet. Do men see locks as feminine or low value women? What has been your experience? Because I've never had locks, so I couldn't tell you from a personal point of view. But I mean, there's a lot of women in here that have had them or have them now. So I prefer you ask someone that may have a better answer because I never had locks, so I wouldn't know. But or you can ask a man. There's a man in here. Monkey King is a dude. So what you think, Monkey King? Monkey King, do you think men see locks as feminine or low value woman? So we've asked a man. We can get his opinion. Okay. He said, drink your fluoride. Oh, no, thank you. Um, I guess he doesn't care to answer that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I mean, don't wear labels. Okay. See, don't wear labels. That's not something I asked. Okay. He said, don't eat food with labels. You need to ask a man of true means, not a dusty, right? You the wrong person to ask. That's true. Ooh, Instagram. Oh, I like some colors. Um, Alicio says, gay guy here, but I think it's okay just as long as a woman is put together and looks on point. Okay. Thank you, Alicio. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. He said, what about Shira, did people try to get creepy with the dead bodies when you were a mortician? What a question. Like they would do that in front of me. I'm sure I wouldn't put it past them. um I've heard some rumors. Okay, that's all I can say. He said, ew, ew. Great. How do you keep a man's interest when talking online? Meet in person, baby. That's how you do it. Meet in person. Get offline and go see him in person. People act totally different online when you're texting back and forth than they will in person because you're right there. They can see you, smell you. Other people can see you with them. So they may act a certain way online, but then when they get in public, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? They might think they're the prize online, but when you get in public, you become the prize, especially if you look good. Thank you, Rosalina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure, I'm getting mixed reactions in the comment section, but I want your advice. Should I act impressed with a bragging man? Of course. Of course, act impressed with the bragging man. And when it comes time to ask him for some money, he can't say he ain't got it, baby. Just when you act impressed, throw some stuff in there and be like, oh my gosh, now I know who to come to when I need help. Oh my gosh, now I know where the money bags are. Yes. Joke along with him, like while he's bragging. Your parents must be very proud. Wow, I'm impressed. Maybe you can help me with something. If you're going to sit there and brag about it, you might as well take advantage of it while you're sitting there listening to all of it. Oh, tell me about this. Oh, tell me about that. Okay. Well, do you think you could give me like this much money so that I can invest in something too? Or do you think that since you're so successful, you know, you bragging, make them back it up. Okay. Um, what do you think of the new show Love is Blind with the concept of falling in love with strictly an emotional connect? I don't know. I don't watch stuff like that. Okay. Them bills ain't blind. Um, that's all I know. Them bills ain't blind. They coming every month with your name on it in your mailbox looking for you. You're sending out plenty of energy. Thank you. I don't watch any of those shows. Do I look like I watch any of those shows? I don't watch any of those shows. None at all. Like, I don't watch any of those shows. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch Housewives. I don't watch The Bachelor. I don't watch 90 Day Fiance. I don't watch any of those shows. I don't watch any of those shows. The only show I ever watched one episode of because it was hilarious was the show where those ladies date people that get out of prison. And I'm sitting over there shaking my head in disgust. I watched 2 episodes of that just because I was passing by and it was on. Maybe James was watching it or something. But that's it. I don't watch the stuff like that. um, you know what I'm watching. Some weird stuff. That's all. Okay. I saw the video with the lady buying her dusty investment property instead of a Rolex. Big dummy. She's dumb. I would never. Mhm. Love isn't blind. I need to see that bank account. That's right, Julia. Now, if I were to marry or date solely on emotional connection, then I would date myself because I can't do it. It's like I don't think I could handle an emotional man at all. I would probably be disgusted. I can't. I don't know. I just like, unless he's a friend, I cannot never, ever see them as a romantic partner. They would just have to be my friend or my fling. Like, we'll date for like a 2 weeks or a month, but then I'm out because I couldn't stand it any longer. Hmm. Living evil is a choice, by the way. Yes, but there is no good or evil. So, mhm. Living crazy, that's the only way. Do y'all know what Michael Jackson wrote on a napkin while he was in his hotel room? He said, I will be the most famous singer in the world in 1979. Okay, so Michael had sociopathic personality traits as well, and he became the greatest. Um, so it's a good thing. I feel that a lot of people don't realize that, you know, thinking highly of yourself is going to get you there faster than asking other people, what should you do? Okay. You think highly of yourself, you already know you can do stuff, and all you have to do is figure out how to get it done. And that's pretty much it. Now, how can I get this done? Now, who can help me do this without knowing they're going to help me? How can I use this person's, um, platform or, vulnerability to get to the next level? And that's what, right? That's why people get ahead super fast, because they're not trying to do it the old fashioned fair way, stand in line, wait your turn way. If you do that, somebody will cut in front of you. You know, if you do that, you'll have missed the whole thing by the time it's your turn. So that's why I have this channel to help women to bypass the silliness and get to the bag, get to their goals, get to get to whatever they're trying to get to before someone gets to it first, or they get to it a little bit too late. So, or never get to it at all. Mhm. Is Meghan Markle a sociopath? I think most geniuses are. You know, if you took a personality of the geniuses, all the geniuses took personality tests, they probably would be all kind of things that are looked down upon. Okay. So also, the most famous people took personality tests or whatever. They probably come up with a lot of crazy sounding stuff too. But then they teach the normal people, oh, this is bad. You shouldn't do this. This is bad. You shouldn't do that. But then on the other hand, all these famous people, all these geniuses, all these, billionaires are doing the exact opposite. And it's because they know better. They know what works, and they give you what doesn't work. And when you do what doesn't work, then you never get there. Right. Mm-hmm. He, yeah. And who says you get to make the rules anyway? That's right. We get to make our own rules. I wish I were a sociopath. I'm high. You are high Mac. So what's that mean? Mhm. How to stay disciplined to level up. Just do it. Stop asking questions and making excuses. You know, um, Decide what type of life you want and move towards it. That's just basically it. You want your life to change for the better, then you got to level up. If you don't, then do what you feel like doing and not what's necessary. So it's a choice. Either you do it or you don't. It's just your free will. You can watch videos that encourage you. You can read books that encourage you. You can get my SheRaSeven, the Wisdom of SheRaSeven book, and keep it on your table and read it on a daily and nightly basis until you are motivated every day of your entire level up process. And then, yes. So I'm going to read you the back. It says, "Thank you, everyone. You allow me to follow my passion to help others become their best version of self. I would not be here if it were not for all of my wonderful subscribers, followers, friends, and family. Thank you. Stay dust free and love yourselves." Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I dedicated it and I thanked all of you on the back of my book. See? Um, yeah, thank y'all. The link's below for that on Amazon.com, baby. Um, so yeah. Sociopath is basically me, except without all the negative traits that's associated with. Basically, y'all. Basically, what I teach y'all. Let me read the definition. I've read all the traits. Let's see. Does not perceive that anything is wrong with them. A thought, secretive. Yeah, don't tell them people everything. Conventional appearance. We look normal, above average, some of us. The goal is to enslave their victim. Okay. Um, mm, Unable to feel remorse or guilt. Well, see, some of these are not me, like they're only to a certain degree. These are the extreme cases. But let me read the other ones. Lack of remorse, a little bit. Pathological lying when necessary to get what you need. Manipulation and conning. Better better get them before they get you, baby. Shallow emotions. You don't need emotions when you're doing business, baby. Uh, Callousness and lack of empathy. I'm just I'm just acting just like the men, okay? Um, some of these I don't have, like juvenile delinquency. Never had that. I was or irresponsibility or unreliability. I'm very reliable because I don't ever tell anybody I'm gonna do anything except for my kids. Look, unless they paying me or unless they're my children, I'm not volunteering no services, baby. Look. So I'm very responsible to the degree that I choose to be responsible to. I couldn't keep a job because I'm like, I don't feel like going to work today. I'll get another job if they fire me. I really don't care. That was basically my attitude towards work. Oh, they'll be all right without me. Let me call in like I'm in the hospital. Okay. So most of us are somewhat a sociopath, but some of the negative, like very bad things, like the very bad things, I think that's just certain cases, but I think the good parts help, especially women, it help women. Yeah. You get a lot of that. All sugar babies need an acting class. True. Y'all need to learn how to act. I've done a lot of consultations and I feel like as many videos as I've done, as many examples as I have given, y'all still don't realize that you got to act. This is all an act. When you get on that date and you're trying to get that man to give you that money, you need to put on a show. Okay. You can't be your normal, boring, blah self unless you are not normal, boring, and blah. You got to use a whole different voice, have a whole different set of body language. You have to have some, seductive characteristics, and you need to get that money. Okay. You need to turn into another whole person, and you need to get that money, and then you need to go be you again somewhere else and spend that money. Okay. So if y'all don't realize this, I'm telling you now, you cannot go on a date as yourself. Okay. Unless you are naturally like that. And I don't think most women are. Okay. If you're not getting callbacks, if you're getting ghosted, you didn't do it right. Unless that man already found something else or something cheaper or he didn't want you in the first place. You really got to put in that energy. Mm-hmm. What if he finds out you lied? Then you know how to, you got to know how to cover a lie too. That comes with it. That comes with, I don't know you. I'm so sorry. I don't tell people all my business because there are crazy people out here. I have to protect myself. I'm a woman. That's it. You know, all you got to use is that excuse and they will be okay with it. Otherwise, something is wrong with them. High Mac means high Machiavellian, highly Machiavellian. Okay. So Machiavelli was a person. Okay. So y'all need to y'all need to fill me in on that because I did not study Machiavelli. Maybe I did and I just forgot. Okay, turn it around. Y'all got to be more devious. Get that book and write down everything. If you get caught in this lie, this is what you got to say. Every time you write a lie down, write down after it. If you get caught, what would you say? Problem solved. Right. Over the top energy. What about in the age of texting? In the age of texting, they have this thing called voice, whatever, and you can text your voice to them. You know? Right. They want you to be honest, but always lie. Exactly. So if you lie, they'll think you're being honest. And the men that say, I really value honesty, it's all about honesty, is the one that's lying to you right now in your face. When he's saying he values honesty, what he means is, I'm going to lie to you, but I want you to tell me the truth. Okay. Thank you. Machiavellian is when you teach strategy and manipulation, but some people are like that naturally. They may lie more, hide their emotions, and other things, are cynical and trust no one. Oh, that sounds like me. I'm cynical, but I don't act that way. But inside, I'm thinking, Sada. So yeah. I don't have to manipulate the people I'm teaching how to manipulate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have to manipulate people I'm teaching. That makes no sense. What would I manipulate you? How see people crazy. Yes, let me manipulate you to click on my video. You did that before you heard what I said. So that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to teach them the game. Okay. I'm wrong, but I don't tell lies. You just told one right there. That's a lie right there. Are you going to come out of reverse gender this year? Yes, just for you, Symphony of Souls. I sure am. And I'm going to show up to your house and I'm going to be like, hi, I'm just like you want me, baby. And we're going to meet your mother and we're going to tell her all about us and you. Thank you, Rosalina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Love you, Shira. I was out first date and he came to me. He doesn't come from my city. We ended up with only drinks, restaurant issues. So he said for the second date, I should come to his city, 1 hour, 12 minutes away. Opinions? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, that's up to you, baby. That's up to you. That is a long drive for some dinner. You know what I mean? How about y'all meet in the middle? So it's only, 45 minutes each? How about y'all meet up in the middle, somewhere in the middle? I really wouldn't do all of that because I'd just go get another one that lives close by. But if you think he's worth it, you're going to waste all that gas money for some dinner. Oh, that's 3-hour drive on the way and on the way back. 3-hour drive, baby. You going to drive 3 hours for some dinner? I don't think so. He's the man. You the woman. Better be some shopping involved. I'm going to drive 3 hours for something. Actually, I wouldn't even drive 3 hours to go shopping. It's too far. That's what you told him? Yeah, say, I'm a woman. I can't be out there driving 3 hours. You want me? Come get me, baby. Um, you told him you're not coming? Good. Eh. All right, y'all. Your pick me friend said y'all watching her videos and gonna let her brainwash you. I told her she's gonna brainwash me into some money. That's true. Hmm. I would rather have me brainwashing you than a Dusty brainwashing you. How you doing? Okay, they brainwashed by they Dusties. Which one? Which one's gonna bring you some money though? How you doing? And it's not called brainwashing because you have a choice. You can click on or click off. I'm not in your face making you do something, making you feel a certain way in order for you to do this or that. I'm just giving y'all tips. And so, if Pick Misha thinks y'all are gonna be brainwashed, when you drive up to her house in your new car and your new outfits, and you know, she gonna be wishing she was brainwashed too. Sociopaths, fire, yes. I'm curing you of the pick me shitis. Uh-huh. Do you think you could maintain your fan base if the penny were to drop and then that you would have a natural born woman? And with them that you're not a natural born woman. I am a natural born woman. I got kids and a husband. Okay. If I'm not a natural born woman, I'm the first man to give birth to two children. So it's a miracle. Why you want to find out? Anyway, if the penny would drop, I have several other online businesses, darling, and a husband who provides every need. So I would be good still. All right. Don't you love when they come in here talking trash and get shut down quick? Like they know something. Yes, I'm a natural born liar. You're right about that. I be lying. Um, and how many accounts is this? Like the 10th one? Is this your 10th account? How many passwords you got written down? I wish I woke up thinking about, actually, I do wake up thinking about myself every day. Well, now you do too. Right. You need to be heard worldwide, especially in the third world, because these dusties use women out there. Oh, well, spread the message, baby. Third world, second world, first world, all worlds. Spread it. How do I stay so motivated? Well, it's easy to stay motivated when you are your own boss, baby. When you don't have anybody to answer to, when everything that you do is fun and you do it anyway, even if you didn't get paid. You know, it's easy to stay motivated when you like what you do, I think. Yeah. This woman have hit the wall, just like your wallet, baby. Just like that wallet hit the wall. Just like your career done hit the wall. Yes. Go talk to some youngins that don't know about investments and properties and bank accounts and things like that. She only knows about nails and going to the bar and okay. Go ahead over there where your wallet has not hit the wall. Okay. Over here, your wallet has hit the wall. And so, you can't deal with women even close to your own age because you can't afford them, darling. So, sorry. Um, Yes. Dusties want to be women. I don't know. I guess. What does it mean when a man says, I want honesty from you? So it means they finna lie to you and they want you to be honest with them. And it means everything that comes out their mouth is a lie, but they want you to tell the truth. So start lying even more. There you go. Rest in peace to that wallet. You're the socks to my slides. Oh, Dusty. That's nice. That is a true story. When a man starts talking about honesty, that means he lying. Because how many people start out a conversation with honesty? Isn't it just assumed that someone's going to be honest with you until they lie, until they mess up? But if that's how they start off, they're lying. They finna give you a bunch of lies and make you feel stupid for lying too. And oh, I want you to be honest with me. I want you to tell me everything. I value honesty. Well, you finna value this honest lie. That's what you finna get. Because honestly, it's a lie. I'm being honest. So, there's you can get around a lot of stuff. I'm honestly being so honest with you right now. I'm honestly telling the truth. I tell you. Now, it's try this. Just if you talking to a throwaway dude, like you're not gonna date him anymore. Try the same trick. Tell him you value honesty. He gonna look at you like you lying because he already know the game. You're the seasoning to my ramen. Oh, that's so nice. I'm the picante lime flavor. Okay, how you doing? We went out, we talked about expectations, and he said honesty, no honesty, and he said out. What? Okay. Those are those dusty manny sphere dusty trolling in here. Okay. Mhm. I gotta go in a second, but show some ass or something. Ty Jackson. No, show some money. Okay. Dusty asking to see stuff. Where my money at first? Okay. Or something. Show some dollars or something. Shame on the mamas who raised these ducks. Okay. Oh, this dude with all these letters and stuff says he pump and dump women. Good for them. Pick Misha. Pick Misha is you know, all around us. Mm-hmm. Happy Fat Tuesday. Yay. Thank you. When I hear a guy talk 50-50, I just think of Urban Dictionary's definition. Oh, you gotta go look that up. Oh no. Exactly these dusty. I didn't know. I forgot it was Fat Tuesday. I cannot partake in all the Mardi Gras festivities anymore. Oh, the link is below if you like this hair. Use my coupon code. It's down there too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, Feminism is called equality. You lady asked for this. No, we didn't ask for bum broke man. Okay. I didn't ask for it. All I asked for, I didn't ask for anything actually. I just asked for some money. See what had happened was, let me tell y'all what had happened was when women wanted equal rights and equal pay, we still haven't gotten really the equal pay. But a lot of us figured out how to make more than the dusty anyway. And so men usually try to date outside of their league with women. Most women are very smart and outside of most men's leagues. So when you say you want to go 50-50 with a woman, it's most likely because she probably earns more than you and is out of your league. Now, a woman with this type of information will say, well, I'm not going 50-50 with no Dusty. I can just lie and say I'm a receptionist part-time and go get me a man with money who gonna pay for everything so I can keep all of my money, baby. Okay. So if you smart, you know how to get that money and his money. If you're dumb, you're gonna go 50-50 with some dude who's not even in your league. Okay. So if you can out earn a man, you don't need him. If you out earning a man, you don't need him. You need to bypass him. So even if you make the same amount as a man, you need to bypass him. You need to be making more money. Thank you, Rosalina Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm 23. I don't even have my license yet. In the process, already told him I'm not coming. Was taught better by my auntie Shira. Just wanted your confirmation. Okay, Rosalina, I'm glad you're not going, girl, because that would have been a mess. You'd have been mad. You love feminism now. You can bang all these thoughts. Yeah, you sure? You can bang them all if you want to. Okay? There's a difference though between thoughts and women like us. When we do something, we're getting paid. Okay, and getting shopping, getting deeds, getting cars, getting all of that. All right, y'all just getting whatever y'all getting with STDs, children, that unwanted children, child support slapped on you. That's all y'all get. We're getting proposals, properties, deeds, shopping sprees, what, food, drinks, money. What y'all getting? Somebody y'all can't take in public? All right then. Y'all have a good time with that. It ain't nothing to brag on. Nobody bragging. It's really nothing to brag on. But see, that's how you know that if you look good and you promise them something, that you can get everything from them. Because that's all they want. One thing. So all you gotta do is lie. But I gotta go. Am I coming back later? I don't know. I might not. I might come back later on another channel. I'm not sure. But the truth will set them free. That's right. I missed the donation. I saw it, Rosalina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, I said, I'm glad you're not going. That's too far. Right. I did. I said, I saw it. Thank you. Does a second wife receive less benefits? Why would she receive less? She's the last wife. She can get more. Could you please describe your giveaway? Oh, from other channel. Oh, I did get to post it on Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram, the giveaway is on there for not this wig, but the wig that's mentioned. Let me go to my Instagram and show y'all. Okay, so y'all see this photo? This is the wig. It's like a short water wave pixie wig. The instructions are below. Just click on where it says more, and then all the instructions are there for the giveaway. I don't wear short, revealing clothing. However, men constantly compliment on how sexy I am. Is this okay, or should I be striving for classy? I'm 31. 31, I mean, that's up to you. What type of men do you want to approach you? What type of men are you going for? Do you want to be taken as classy or sexy? You know, it's up to you what type of men you want to attract. Are you going for a man who's looking for a classy woman? Or, you know, so you can switch it up too. You can be like sexy one night and classy the other night and see what type of attention you get. And then you can figure out what works best for you. Yeah, you can make a combination of sexy, classy. Yeah. See what happens. But just try out both looks and then try a combination and see what works. Okay. How do you turn down a date request without hurting or discouraging them because I'm actually busy. I've turned him down last year because I didn't want to go. Now he thinks I'm lying. Who cares what he thinks? Is he paying any bills? Girl, tell him you'll go, but you want to go to this place and make sure it's super expensive, and he'll tell you no, and so you'll be free. You know, it's like I would love to go on a date with you. Can we go to name the most expensive restaurant in your city? When he says no, then it's like, okay, well, that's where I really want to go. I don't want to eat anywhere else. So then he'll say, okay, well, never mind. There you go. Um, there you go. You don't have to worry about hurting his feelings. All you got to say is what you want. If he can't deliver, then you don't go. Or he'll back out the last minute when he realizes the prices. Um, what to do when he won't commit? Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are not the one. You ain't the one, baby. He don't want to commit to you because you're not the one. He's waiting on someone better. He's not wanting to commit to you because he doesn't see himself with you in the future. You ain't the one. And you should listen to him and move forward with your life. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a man make you the one. If you ain't the one, you ain't the one. You're just not. That's like if you were dating a Dusty because you didn't know any better, but you know you can do better, but you're just dating him because you're bored, and he wants you to get married to him, and you tell him no, and he doesn't know why because he's been here for a long time and he's done all these things for you and A, B, C, and D, but you know you waiting on something better, and because he's not it, and you're not bringing him home to your mama, and he's not gonna be your husband, and he's not gonna be in your life forever, and so you say no. That's the same thing that man is doing. He does not want to commit to you because he knows you're not the one. So hang it up and move on. Move on. And then go buy my books. Both links are below. Okay? I bring nothing to the table. And the wisdom of SheRaSeven. And keep these and read them and make sure you get the best out of most situations. Okay? Shameless promo. I'll see y'all later.